What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for November 2022. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding November 2022, Capricorn. But before we begin this reading, I would like, as always, to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here, Capricorn, in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Capricorn, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Capricorn. So, without further ado, I am going to pull the energy and we'll see what it is that would like to come through for you, Capricorn. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. New direction. When it comes to a deep realization that you have about what it is that you want from your life. There's something here about you could be realizing that life is short, you know, or you could be, something that I always do is meditating on my own impermanence, like doing a death meditation. There's something about that for November for you, where it's almost like you wake up out of an illusion and you say, you know, I only have this life, or it's not that you only have this life, but it's like, I'm gonna die someday, so we better as well do what actually is gonna fulfill me, because you're having a deep realization about the type of love that is actually going to satisfy you, okay? Like, what is actually going to make sense for you. So this is one of those beautiful readings, because whether you're already in a relationship, you're single, you're in a situationship, Capricorn, there's an energy coming through of you having this realization about, like, what do I want down the line? And it's something that could really change your life. It is a major arcana card here, having to do with your soul, the big picture of your destiny. Is there's an opportunity to surrender to what's really in alignment for you. Now, you have the Fool card here in your challenge, Capricorn. So the Fool is all about being unencumbered by the physical world, moving with the dictates of kind of that metaphysical energy that I was, like, that objective energy that I was describing. And so two major arcana cards, whenever that comes out in your opportunity and your challenge, I already know it's going to be a very profound month for you. So make sure you're really paying attention to synchronicities and signs, and the way that you just kind of know your life is meant to go, because there's a new direction here that it's going to be challenging for you to actually move into, okay? Because some of you here, this new realization about the type of love, completely new way of life, a completely new love thing that you want, like, oh my god, I never thought of this before, by the way, Capricorn. This is something that you've always wanted, but then you allow it to just seep through, instead of, like, I've never thought about this type of love. Let me explain what I'm talking about to make more sense of it before I lose my mind here. In your overall general energy, Capricorn, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, you also have the Six of Pentacles here in your overall general energy, right? The Knight of Cups usually has to do with love, Page of Cups as well, and the Six of Pentacles here. I feel a lot of you could be connecting with someone your age or younger when it comes to love. That's an even give and take. I'm also, you know, usually these are the cards of emotional lovers here. Like the Knight of Cups is a very romantic person, but because the Six of Pentacles is here, I feel like there's an element of groundedness with this thing happening for you. So it's either, for some of you, you are literally interacting with, you're meeting with someone who is going to satisfy you in love in a way that you may have never actually allowed yourself to have satisfied before. If this is not an in-person thing for some of you Capricorns out there, this is like a realization of, oh, this is what I want. I'm getting that it's someone either your age or potentially younger than you, that you're actually going to have a good, even give and exchange here, okay? Like the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, because they're facing each other, it doesn't show like emotional instability. It shows like a meeting of the minds or a meetings of the heart in a practical way, because usually like the Knight of Cups here is like a hopeless romantic. It's not really coming through as that. So just, we're gonna have to clarify what that's about, Capricorn, but because it's also like the six of Pentacles is there's an element of impersonal energy to it. It's just giving and receiving, because in a very Capricorn-like manner, it's very practical. So yeah, it's something that I feel like you've always wanted that comes to the surface that you're surrendering to, whether this is an idea, but for a lot of you it's going to be an actual opportunity. Well, we'll really see when we clarify, but this is unfinished business coming to the surface, and you're really going to have to own up to it here. So for what you don't see coming, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you also have the Strength card. Interestingly enough, your challenge is the Fool, right? This is your challenge. Look how if you look at the spread, the Nine of Wands is looking right at that Fool energy. So there's something to do with a direction that you're going to be moving in when it comes to collaborating with other people, okay? This love. And you have the Strength card here as well. So taming down that lion here and merging with your higher self with infinite possibilities. Interestingly enough, you have the Fool card here, and the Strength card is very similar, like not being lost in the sauce when it comes to the physical world here. Because once again, there's something about, if you were to, a lot of you, maybe you're not like, maybe you've already known what you want to this, but there's an element of like not giving up on what you really want because of some sort of weird shame or guilt internalized expectation from society. Then we go here, Capricorn, to your advice from your spirit guides here, and we have the Empress, the High Priestess, and also the Two of Pentacles here. So with this advice here, Capricorn, there's a beautiful blend of energy. Like whenever two people card, like person cards kind of come out next to that Two of Pentacles, usually it's like a blending of the energy. I really feel it's clear-cut advice from Spirit that what you're meant to manifest right now, or this is at least the nudge the Spirit's giving you of your own inclination, you are in the process of manifesting someone or improving a situation to manifest this reality where you have yourself in the physical world as the Empress, but you also have this High Priestess energy, which is quite mysterious, and it's coming through as a physical bond with someone that includes love, but it's in a way that works for you. It's in a way that is spiritual yet practical with the Empress here, and it's a perfect balancing of around you is like they're also feeling the same way that you're feeling about them, if this has to do with a specific person, when it comes to kind of like an unemotional, practical, true love. I'm not saying love isn't there, but I'm just saying like you could be, yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards and see what we got going on for you though. Let's do the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here for you, Capricorn? You may have to sacrifice something on the physical plane in order to make this work, but ironically then, it's not that you're not going to have like something good physical with this. It's just, I don't know, it's not like, I don't know. Yeah, Queen of Wands wanted to show her face when we're talking about this. I think that's why that just came out, where surrendering to, once again, your own unique carnal eccentric vibrations. The Queen of Wands is someone who she's not afraid to go against the grain. She's not afraid to like be her unique self, her uncookie cutter way, but she also gains respect from society. And I feel like that's what this Empress, High Priestess, Two of Pentacles blend is about creating for you. But here's the thing, like, two more here. Sorry, Capricorn. Where are we at? All right, we're at 11. Okay. Why is the Hanged Man here? The Hanged Man in your opportunity is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and also the Five of Wands here in your opportunity. So for a lot of you here, once again, this Nine of Cups is actually similar to that Queen of Wands in that it indicates an individual being quite satisfied with their own life experience. Interestingly enough, you have this Ace of Pentacles, which indicates a new physical beginning, with that Five of Wands here, which could indicate some competition when it comes to you actually manifesting this desire or moving in this direction that you know you want to move in. For some of you who know you have a specific person, right, the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, this represents you and your person that you're dealing with. Some of you are not actually talking to this person, though, so it gets complicated, but there could be competition here, but I don't think you're afraid of it. Like competition for here in your challenge, right? You may have to risk being foolish. Like if it were easy, everyone would do it. So there might be a risk that you're running of looking foolish. And I know that like reputation typically is important to Capricorns. But if someone is judging you, what you have to ask is who's judging and why, right? Because there's layers to those easy moralizers. Let's see why the Fool's here. Sorry, one more. Okay, the Fool is clarified by the Three of Wands, the King of Wands, and also the Devil here, Capricorn. Whew, okay. So this is your challenge, right? The Three of Wands is all about thinking deep and far into the future, how you're connecting with, like maybe you're a little bit, your challenge is to just go for what you want because there's some sort of conditioning here, right? The Devil is all about some sort of conditioning. Also, for a select few of you, if you're just like, nah, I'm like open to this, Mystic. If you're like, Mystic, hello, I'm watching, and like, I have no qualms about what I want. I know what I want, and I'm going to go for it. Then it could be the person, especially if they're younger than you, or they could have feelings of like, oh my God, I'm connecting to the Capricorn. Like, is that something about like, there also could be an obsession here though. So ultimately, I think this is good. I just think this is you knowing what you want and going for it here. But it's for some reason a challenge to like actually just do it. All right. It's just unconventional. Like, look, don't let anyone box you into what love should look like for you. Okay. So let's go ahead. Also, let's see why the Six of Pentacles in your overall general energies clarify the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and also the Five of Swords here for you. Okay, so I feel like even though you know what you want, there could be some sort of destructive energy that you're either attached to that you're not letting go of. So some of you could be settling for someone already in an existing relationship that you clearly have knowledge that this person is not what you want in the long run, although they might be great. For others of you, though, there could be an internal thing that I kept sensing from this reading of, you know, something about your physical world. The Queen of Pentacles is coming out of the Six of Pentacles. Like, well, how is my fantasy actually going to manifest? That's actually what this is more about. In the overall general energy for November, about you, even though getting clear on what you want, owning up to it, moving towards it, there's also this thing in the back of your mind about like, is this better off just as like a fantasy or reality? Because, I don't know, there's something about that, like maybe, because, you know, sometimes things feel better in like fantasy than when it actually materializes. So, but you're meant to manifest what is in your head for the most part. So don't like think that you shouldn't. But there's something about you like going back and forth with yourself potentially about this. But overall, like there's something here about two people looking at each other. I'm just getting that a lot of you, some of you could be talking to this person already. You'll know if they're your age or they're younger than you. And also, there's something about something unspoken. There's something about like this being a little bit like the Knight of Cups, usually to do with love and these feelings of like, oh my God, I love you. It's coming through as just transactional. But I know because you're a Capricorn, that actually might, in a weird way, turn you on, which is totally okay. And maybe that's accepting that, because I feel that this person also feels that way. You know, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I understand that, but I probably shouldn't have said that. All right, let's keep going here. So it's like you're you're on the way to what you want here. It's just like working through these things, understanding you are doing the inner work here. Let's go ahead and see why the Strength card. This reading is it's fun. It's been a fun one. Let's see why the Strength card is here, Capricorn, for you in what you don't see coming. Strength card and what you don't see coming. Capricorn is clarified by the Fool. It's literally in the same row here again. The Fool, the Two of Pentacles, also another duplicate in your advice, and also the Queen of Cups here, Capricorn. So in what you don't see coming, it's moving in a new direction where there's some sort of balance, or there's some sort of compromise or something to do here with love and moving in a new direction when it comes to balancing something. Interesting, we're going to have to clarify this Two of Pentacles because now it's come out twice in this reading. Originally, what I got from this was the merging of these two archetypes into your own being, and that's the advice from Spirit. That's what Spirit's calling you to do. So with that being said here, it's funny that the Queen of Cups would come out because the whole reading of this has been defining what like love means to you. So the person that you're connecting with here, you may have to have strength to love a fool here, because the Queen of Cups is also about unconditional love. And so what I am getting is because this person is either your age or younger, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, there may be something about them that you have to have strength to like let them develop, or you might have to have that unconditional love that you can provide in your own unique way to this person, Capricorn, and like have the strength to not be afraid of that experience, because whatever this is like just born to do, it's not like a foreign energy. You just have to say like, this is what it is. Okay, like let's work with reality, you know? And you also might meet this person through some sort of like work or like some sort of thing like that. Not going to be for all of you though. Let's go to this advice from your spirit guides. Very important advice. Let's go ahead and see why, first of all, the Empress is here in your advice. One more. The Empress is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and also the Empress. Yo, what the hell? Alright, so look at that beautiful combination here, Capricorn. Very interesting here. You might be dealing with someone interesting. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are the divine power couple, much like the Emperor and the Empress are in the physical world. So I feel like there's something about a commitment here. You know what you want. And once again, it's just funny to me because as you can see, there's a little bit of an age gap or something, and it might not be like a big one for you, but the Empress to that Knight of Wands here, you really might be interested in a commitment with someone that it's like a little bit unconventional. It might superficially take a hit to your ego, but at the same time, I also think that you don't even have to, like, no one has to like really know about this, by the way, as well. Like, whatever this thing that you're moving towards is, I feel like I've said enough, Capricorn. I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it provided you clarity and insight, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.